Hi, this is Shanita of the Essence of Coils. I thank you so much for stopping on this video and hanging out with me for a bit. I'm not planning to keep you long, but I appreciate you stopping in, and I hope that you will find something here that is helpful to you or to someone you know. So this is my wash day, and I have started extremely late in the evening, guys. I am actually at the deep conditioning stage. I shampooed and conditioned my hair with my Matrix Biolage products that I love. It's the Moringa Oil Blend Micro Oil Shampoo. I've talked about the deep conditioner from this line before, and so this is the corresponding conditioner. This is a very rare conditioner and shampoo that you see on YouTube, and so if you're new to this channel, what I've explained is that this brand I have found works terrific for my low porosity type 4 hair. I got these at Marshall's. They were $6.99 each. And I know that that sounds like a lot, but when you think about the fact this is 33 ounces, 33 ounces. I have had these forever. There is no telling how long it's going to take me to get through all of this conditioner. And you know, some of these companies, 12 ounces, they'll charge $16.99 for. So this is a tremendous buy. If you ever see this, I really suggest you give it a shot. It is one of the best shampoos and conditioners that I have found. It is very moisturizing, and it is softening, and I can detangle a little bit with it, but when I rinse my hair out is where I really feel the effects. It is just so soft, and it feels just so good to the touch, and so I continue to buy it when I see it, and it's a good buy. So I am at the deep conditioning phase, and for my deep conditioner I'm using the Uniqurl deep conditioner. Another purchase from Black Friday sales. This is an 8-ounce container, and I predict that I will probably use it all, guys. I normally put my hair into 5 sections because I normally section out the crown of my head here, because this hair right in this section is 4C. It is so much harder to manage. It's so thick, and it doesn't hold a curl. It is its own little community there. It does its own thing. But again, because I am in a hurry, I am not sectioning that off this evening, and hopefully I won't suffer too bad. And so I am just loosely taking my sections and pitting it up with these alligator clips. Guys, before I even forget this, please pre-poo your hair. Please pre-poo your hair. I normally pre-poo my hair, and I've done it now for as long as I can remember. Like, I've always done it with a pre-poo, a store-bought one, or I've made my own, or I've used some oils and mixed it up and kind of let that soften my hair so that I can get some of the tangles out before I start to wash. And again, today I'm running short on time, and today I saw how vital that is in the process. I just jumped in the shower with my hair dry and just started washing it, and it was awful. My hair, even after washing and conditioning, the entire process, my hair was so tangled. It didn't feel soft. It did not feel moisturized at all. Like, I actually started with another shampoo, and I thought, well, this just doesn't feel good. Maybe my hair doesn't like the shampoo. And then I switched over to the Matrix Biolage because I know that typically always works, and even that felt rough to the touch. And so I got to see how hard it was to detangle your hair, and how much longer it took me to shampoo and condition my hair. Amazing difference. Oh my gosh, I normally tell people to do it, and I guess sometimes you're talking and you're just kind of sharing things, and then every now and then you get to see for yourself how important that is, and today was that day. My hair, I was trying to be gentle because usually when it's tangled like that and you're having to manipulate it, sometimes you get breakage. It's already wash day. You've got product build up and it's dry, and so now you're going straight in trying to shampoo it, and that could cause a lot of damage. I got to see today how important that is, and how it makes your hair so much more manageable, how it makes it so much softer, and how much faster the process goes. So before I got very deep into this video, I really want to make sure I tell you that once you start pre-pooing, once you do it a couple of times, you will feel the difference. Once you go back and then do like I'm doing today and try to go without it, you will note the stark difference in what your hair feels like and how much easier it is to manage when you pre-poo it and when you don't. For those of you who don't know or haven't used the Uniqurl brand, this is my first time using this. It was all the rage around Black Friday and the end of 2019. Everybody talked about how great it is. It is their Aloe Mint Moisturizing and Silkening Conditioner. And that is the other thing. Without pre-pooing, I'm feeling like I have to use so much conditioner to get my hair back soft and manageable. Like I'm just having to rake it on, and I feel like I'm using, and I typically use a lot anyway. I'm heavy-handed. I like for all of my hair strands to be covered, but I'm gonna do the front first. I am really using a lot this time, and I really think it's because I'm trying to give my hair back that feeling, you know, of being soft like it normally feels. And so I just wonder if I would have used the same amount of product if I had pre-pooed my hair, because that is one of the things pre-pooing does. It moisturizes it, so it's so much manageable, and so I can breeze through my wash days. Not today. There are still some tangles in here, and some of them I just left, and I am hoping that this deep conditioner will soften it enough that I can take my detangling brush as I'm rinsing it out and do a quick detangle, because I probably goofed up. I really should have pre-pooed. So if you have never pre-pooed, try it. Try it just once. Buy a store-bought one, get you some oils and put it in there and let it sit with a little bit of heat, and then wash your hair and see, don't you note a difference? And you will never ever want to go back again to not pre-pooing. So I am continuing to put this in. As you can see, I normally go between the hair, separating these bigger sections and adding product where it is needed. That is how serious I am about deep conditioning. That's how much it has transformed my hair. The one thing that I feel that has made the biggest difference is deep conditioning with heat, deep conditioning every single strand. And it also was a changing point in my hair journey, and I could finally stop seeing so much breakage, and I could hold on to the length that I was getting and didn't have to worry so much about it breaking. So I am going to finish this up, and I will be right back. Just finished rinsing out the Uniqurl deep conditioner, and okay, so far I don't feel a whole lot of hydration in my hair. Rinsing it out, I got a lot of slip, and it is moisturized, but something's missing. Something's missing that I usually get from some of my other deep conditioners. It's soft. It doesn't feel hydrated. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like there's something in it that my hair does not like, or again, that something is missing. It felt a little rough to the touch, and I'm a little disappointed, honestly. Everybody raved about this company and that deep conditioner, and it's okay. I mean, it's good. It's just not as good as some of the other items that some of the other deep conditioners that I've used. It rinsed out really, really well. It was very minty. You can smell the mint, and you get a little tingle on the scalp if you get it on your scalp. And it's called a moisturizing and silkening conditioner, and I get that silkening word because of that slip in it. The tangles just kind of slide out of your hair. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to keep going and see what happens, but it's a good conditioner. It won't be one of my absolute staples. Won't be one that I reach for, and know for sure that I'm going to get a great wash day, well, great wash week rather. So I'm going to continue, and maybe I'll go ahead and use the rest of their products this wash day so I can put them all together, and maybe that's the secret. Maybe I need to use them all together. So I'm going to continue that, and we'll see. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to use their leave-in spray. It's Uniqurl's Daily Moisturizing Leave-In Spray. I have used this before. You see, I've gone in on that, and I do remember this being very moisturizing. If you haven't heard of it, know that it says it's a lightweight moisturizing boost, refresh styles daily, and it is infused with pro vitamin B5. It is an aloe vera juice based leave-in conditioner. So it's not water-based, it's aloe vera juice based, which typically means you're going to get a little bit more of a boost of moisture. And it says to just apply a generous amount all over the hair and style with one of their other products. So I am going to, this comes out, it's runny, it's not water thin, but it's not thick at all. It's definitely a liquid leave-in. I probably would do better to actually spray it in my hands and spread it. It does feel really good on. So I will continue this part and let you know what I think of this closer to the end. Okay, I am on the final stretch of this twist out. Guys, it is late. I have been doing all kinds of things in between styling my hair, and this is going to be interesting. I am styling with the Uniqurl 4-in-1 styler. I decided to just go ahead and use it to do a twist out, and I am sealing with their moisture and sealing oil. I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I've never used this product before, and honestly, I'm just not feeling, I guess when you get used to a product that really works, like one that you know for sure is going to work, and then you venture off and use something else and it feels a little different, you're just always scared that it's not going to turn out right, because who has time, right, to do a wash day and then it doesn't turn out right, and you either got to do some sort of alternative style or sometimes even start over. It depends on how bad it is. So I know that this 4-in-1 styler, some people use it as a one and done. It says it can be used as a leave-in, a styler, a curl cream, a moisturizer, and how my coarse hair is going to manage all of that from one product, it's making me a little bit nervous because I've never been able to do that with just one product. So I am just taking a little bit of the styler. If you haven't seen it before, it's kind of a liquidy, let's see. No, I shouldn't say liquidy. It's a creamy product, but you see it's running. It's not very, very thick. And my hair typically likes very thick products. The one thing I saw about this styler that made me go, was that it has water and aloe vera juice. And then the next item is coconut oil. Do you remember a few years ago when everybody was using coconut oil for everything? You could use it on your ends to seal your hair. You could use it on the shaft of your hair to seal moisture in. Put it on your scalp because it helps for dry scalp. I mean, coconut oil was the thing. And then not too long ago now, everybody's getting away from coconut oil because they're finding that, you know what, it's really not all that we thought it was. And I really, you know, kept hearing everybody say, okay, my hair doesn't like coconut oil. And I was like, oh my God, you know, how does your hair not like coconut oil? It liked it all those years. But guys, I'm starting to see a trend here. I have started using products that really work for me, and those products I have used successfully. I get the style that I want, that I love, the moisture. I love the way it looks. I love the way it holds up. It just turns out so much better. And then when I go back and pick up one of these old products in my stash, like this 4-in-1 styler, and realize coconut oil is in it, which in it is okay. Really high up on the ingredients list in the first 5, well, that's a whole nother thing, because that tells me it has a good bit of that ingredient in it. It starts to make me a little nervous, especially when I just styling it, I can feel the difference. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. I hope that it works out. I also prefer braid outs on my hair. I'm losing my place here. I prefer braid outs on my hair than twist outs. But typically what I do if I am pressed for time, and here's a little secret if you haven't heard this before, I do a twist out like tonight. It is already very late and my hair is extremely damp and I want it to be dry before tomorrow. I may end up having to kind of put it up in some style with a twist in it tomorrow, and that's fine. But twists dry faster and they take a shorter time to put in. So if I am doing my hair late at night and it is think I'm going to be pressed for time, I add a little bit more to my ends because you can kind of feel that it gets rough as you get to the ends down there. I will do a twist out. I will wear it a day, maybe 2, to make sure it dries really good, and then take them out and I will wear the twist out. Say, okay, so today's Sunday, I will maybe wear these twists all day Monday. I will take them out Tuesday morning and then I'll wear a twist out Tuesday, and then Tuesday night I will go back in and take that hair and do the plaits with, do the braids with. And then at that point my hair already has some definition and it's usually already moisturized if the product works out well. And then I can just take bigger sections and do, I don't know, maybe 10 braids, and then Wednesday morning have the braid out that I really want. Ultimately I'm trying to get to the braid out, and I'm trying to do it in a way where it just takes me a shorter time to prepare it and take a shorter time to dry. And I just find that the twist out is sort of a good pathway toward that. You know, I have to wear the twist out for a day or so and then do the braids. And not only that, but because your hair already has some definition at that point and you already have moisture in your hair, the braids come out fabulous. The braid out ends up really looking good because your hair is already set, right? It already has a definition. The moisture is already locked in, and putting those braids in at that point also gives your hair a little bit more stretch, because if you ever notice, your hair is more stretched when it is styled on a braid out than a twist out. So ultimately that is sort of the path I use sometimes. So anyway, that was a little tip and I hope it helps you all. So here is my twists. I'm all hitting everything, and they look pretty good. I ended up with some white residue on top of the twists, and just since I have worked from the back to the front, I've already noticed that that white stuff has already absorbed inside of the hair strand. So that's going to help lock in some of that moisture and keep it plump and shiny. And so we'll see what it ends up looking like. I hope it works out. We'll see. Hey, so it has been a day and a half, and I have let these twists that I used the Uniqurl on sit in my hair, and I am about to take them down. I'm going to admit, I'm a little skeptical, guys. My hair looks dull and it feels a little dry. My scalp feels dry. I know that's a total different issue, but the hair itself has got a lot of frizz, which typically indicates a lack of moisture, and it just looks dull. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna keep you all by taking these down. I think we all know what that process is like. So here we go. I'll see you in a minute. So I'm down to the last couple of twists. I normally twist these around and grab them and then untwist them this way. I try to twist them in a way that when I take them down, they're fairly easy to take down, and these were. I do have, of course, I'm going to have one in here that's not taken down. That always happens. If I would use some sort of system in order, that wouldn't be an issue. I may find another, but here is the definition that it gave me. I can feel another one right here. Oh my gosh. So it's looking good. But the test for me is usually, oh, here's another one. The test is usually when I go to separate these twists. That is going to tell me what kind of style I'm going to get, how long these twists are going to last. So I am just going to pull this up and start in the back, taking it and splitting it into, I can feel hair already in the middle. See, I don't have a defining, that one worked pretty good. I don't have a defining point that I can slide my hands, well, some of them I do. They feel pretty good. They're not as soft as it could be, but they're actually coming down pretty easily. So I may have talked too soon. This actually may be okay. I'm going to continue. Uh-oh. Aha, I got a knot. And sometimes that's what happens when you try to take your twist down in the middle of the strand instead of at the ends. And I am going to take, if I can find it, here, and I'm going to rub some castor oil on that spot where that knot is. And by no means, when you get to this point, do you want to snatch that out or cut it out. Take some castor oil, rub it on that spot, and let the hair loose, and then you can always go back and put the definition back in by twirling it around your fingers. And that'll sit there for just a few minutes. By the time I get around and separate some of these others, I'll be able to go back to that one with no problem and separate it. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I will see you when I'm done. Okay, I am all done. I've got kind of a tussle look going on here, but I like that look. It won't last all day, but actually, guys, this came out really good. I will have to admit. It feels, I don't know, it's okay. It's not very soft. The product definitely has a little soft hold to it. You can tell that it was meant to have some hold. The definition is pretty good. I always get definition on this side. I think this is that section of hair that just won't curl, so it doesn't matter how much I twist or braid it, it just is always frizzy, and I just go with it. And sometimes I don't twist and separate as much so that I can get a little bit more wear out of it, but I want you to know what it looks like, and I was wrong. I really like this. I will continue to use it. It really does give a lot of definition. I will probably have to moisturize this, maybe not the end of the day today, but probably by tomorrow I will take a little bit more product in, you know, certain places and just retwist it. But the 4-in-1 styler, I'm picking up the deep conditioner. I don't even have it with me. Anyway, have you tried it? I know it became all the rage over Black Friday 2019, and so I wanted to see if you had gotten the chance to try Uniqurl and tried the 4-in-1 styler. If you have not, and you are thinking about it or wanted to see it on hair similar to this, this is what you'll get after letting it dry and set for a day and a half. I think it looks pretty good. So anyway, thanks for sticking around and seeing what this ended up being like. I enjoy doing these journeys with you all, and I appreciate you sticking around to watch. And I hope all of you are having a great day. Be sure to subscribe and hit your notification bells, not just personalized notification. Make sure it says all notifications so that you don't miss the next deep conditioner stash that's coming up. Until next time, guys, bye-bye.